Hello guys. I'm not a content creator, so I'm gonna apologize for the quality of the audio and the lack of video editing, and I'm gonna try to get this done in one go, so if I make mistakes or talk some silly stuff, then just please forgive me. But I decided to do this guide because I finished my main build, and this gave me an idea that it could actually be used really well for leveling, and it's quite safe to play and you get good progress with it. So so I'm gonna start with showing you what I have done and what is the idea about this. This is first level character, so it's fresh. I just went and opened up some slots. So I opened the main hand slot, I opened 3 ring slots, I equipped some tools, then I gave it some food. This is a decent food, and apple pie, which is vital for our build. And then I'm gonna go over the gear and why we are using those pieces. So for a weapon, it's Malice. You can buy this from blacksmith in Sacrament, and it doesn't have any level requirements. Why we use Malice is because it's really fast hitting weapon, and like the initial hit is really fast, and when you do a stutter attack, then it's gonna be continuing the attack pattern. So yeah, let's take this out. This one I'm gonna use in the second slot only for the runes. Like now you can't have these kinds of weapons, but you can open up 3 slots, and there are weapons with channel and weapons with damage surge, because those runes are now support runes, and you can only use them in the support slots. But still there are weapons what have those. But my slots are filled already, and occasionally maybe I want to use channel, maybe I want to use damage surge, so it's good to have them. For shield, we use False Step Barricade. We use this shield because it deals damage when you block, and you gain focus when you block. And this is the main reason. When you have few levels and you start doing damage yourself, then you can use this shield, which is Rot Wall, and then you can have some nice enchantments on it. For helm, we are using Farmer's Cap, which you can craft, and it has a level requirement, level 1 requirement. For gloves, we also use Farmer's set gloves. These are cloth. And for chest piece is Reckless Tallbear, and that you can also craft, and this is level 1 requirement. And this is mesh armor, and also mesh pants from the same set. And these are the rings. I'm gonna put them into the inventory, and then we'll equip the stuff, and then I'm gonna explain. For Malice, we use reduced item weight, because when we equip all of this, then we are barely we are nearly 100% of item weight. So as infusion, it's gonna be item weight reduction. For enchantments, stagger damage by 30%, and this also applies to the shield stagger damage. So when enemies hit you, it's gonna increase also that damage. And it's gonna be at low health, because this is a low health build, and we'll come to that a bit later. We get 15 focus per kill and 10% health per kill. And with this build, this actually translates into something like 25% of your active health pool per kill. Stamina recovery, this is okay, it's not needed, and I'm gonna use drain health in combat as negative. For the shield, also we use the same infusion, And yes, once we can get points into equip load, you can change those out, or just switch the shield and weapon to something with a like more useful infusion. But it's okay. Yeah, you can manage like this. On headpiece, yes, we are experience gain as infusion, ice damage, focus cost reduced by 20% at low health. Again, the same theme. Health increased, healing increased by 15%, and we take 20% less damage when we are at low focus. So when we are starting to generate focus, we are like in better defensive stance. And as a negative, its max health decreased by 14%. Then for the chest beast, we have frozen enemy armor decreased, experience gain. Then we use max health increased by 10% of max focus. This is not going to be increasing our health, but actually it's going to be increasing our focus, because we are going to do a little trick about it. We use item weight decreased to fit into the weight, and also max health decreased by 14%. For pants, we are using experience gain, healing increased, stamina cost decreased by 30% at low health. So again, this is a huge reduction, and like we are using everything we can from the low health status. Damage taken decreased, and item weight decreased, and also max health decreased by 14%. And as we put on the gloves, frost buildup, focus gain, healing, and damage taken reduced, and also the same max health decreased by 14%. So when we add all those health decrease together, we are sitting at 44% max health. This is essentially makes us to be always at low health, because low health is below 50%. So this build is relying on this fact. Then we are using Snake Ring, which deals damage when we block. We do lose stamina while blocking, but yeah, it's worth it, at least at starting. Yeah. Then we use Band of Calmness. This is going to be increasing our focus and adding focus gain. So we are going to add this one, and the last ring, which makes this build happen, is like we are swapping health and max focus. So when we check our stats at the moment, we have 115 hit points because of the focus, like max health increased by focus, and focus point at the moment is 150. But now we switch this ring on, and it's going to swap those. So our hit points now is 150, and focus is 111. And this is going to help us do a lot of tricks with this build. But as you see, our active health, I'm gonna take a mouse here, our active health is actually 66 at the moment. So this is the maximum health we can have with this setup. So initially it's gonna be a bit risky, but we have some tools to mitigate that. So yeah, you see my health just dropped, and yeah, let me see. And as we go forward and you are starting to do more damage, then you can actually switch out the Snake Ring and use the Willow Cap. It's just gonna make things faster, and like and you don't have to do as much damage while you're blocking anyways, and it's not gonna reduce your stamina. I'm gonna put this shield away at the moment because I don't need it at the moment. So yeah, let's go. So we are starting to do the plague zones, and like let's start it mild, but we can start juicing it up pretty fast. So we just need a few kills, and then we are good to go. So I'm gonna explain a bit how the tactic for fighting goes. So we are going in, we are starting to block, basically, we're blocking, And now as we are blocking, it's gonna dramatically increase our defense and also resistances. And as enemies are hitting us, we are going to generate focus. And when we have enough focus, we can launch rune attacks, which we are having, like Frost Throw, and also what's it called? It's called Frost Dash. It's basically Ice Ram, but for one-handed weapon. And yeah, oh, it's weird. I forgot to put the main rune on the weapon. If you want to kill bosses, then instead Surge Flash, actually Jump Cut is the better option. But yeah, I must have forgot to put it here. But this is needed later anyway. So now when we start, we go and rest and get some health. But in our case, it's gonna give us max focus and also stamina. Since we are using so much stamina reduction, we don't actually need to many points into stamina anyway. So now when we check the stats, we have 137 focus points. So it didn't increase our hit points, but it increased our focus points when we slept here. So anything we add to the life, we actually add to the focus, and vice versa. So before going out, let's drink the potion. Let's use the experience potion. Then we will use Apple Pie, because Apple Pie will increase our focus by 100, and this actually adds to our active life. And then yeah, it's gonna be reduced by 56%, but still it's gonna have add like 44 life to our pool. And since it's gonna be increased by Band of Calmness, this amount is actually much bigger. So you see, I'm gonna eat this, and now my active health points are 132. So this is a good starting point. I didn't talk about support runes. We are using Return, Illuminate, Heal, and Focus Halo. And Focus Halo increases your life and focus pool, so it's gonna be adding even more to what we already have here. Yeah, let's eat one poise potion, because we are a bit low. Now this guy hits us, we are starting to generate focus. And we can... and he's dead, and we got the level. So first points we are going to put into focus, so it's gonna be increasing our health pool dramatically, and we don't need to use the Apple Pie so much. So now we already have some focus, we can take on the next guys. And here we go, we are already at level 4. I'm gonna put 3 more points, not the quick load, to focus, and then I'm gonna start pumping it into faith. And yeah, this is like, we just move on now, and Let him hit me. Yeah, and again a level. Picks up some stuff, and as I was telling before, why I picked Malice is that, like you see, Malice, this is like, as I press it already attacks, so there is no wind up. And when you do just this first attack, then it's gonna be really fast. You don't go into the second attack and do those round kicks. And I have tried many maces, and there is none of the maces which actually are comparable. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Let's regroup. I think I forgot to put the points. Yeah, as I was. You see, now we are already starting to do damage. Okay, they pushed me down. Not a bad place to wake up, because now we can sleep in our bed and get some focus and return back there. If you get the foes one by one, of course it's much easier, but yeah, in this situation I had 3 on me. Yesterday when I started, then I was starting in shallows, and the first mob I encountered was a bear, so let's try to another level. Yeah, so now it's much easier. Put the points into faith, as we are going to hit, now we are going to hit the level requirements for the weapon, so our damage is going to be much higher, and also we can use Focus Halo. You see now my stats are, I'm having 176 health and 162 focus points, so like this is something which usually people run around in endgame. And what is awesome about blocking and using runes, you can launch rune attacks from block stance. So you can block and then just wait until you get enough focus and then launch the rune attacks. You can do any rune attack like this. Okay, this is pointless place to be. I'm just gonna run past this. And I believe we got another level. Let's push some more faith. And for you do this plague zone until you get near boss spawn, and then you're like, it's smarter to just There is an argument that I should use maybe this ring, which I actually got as a drop, but yeah, since we want to do damage when blocking, then I think that is a better option. I'm gonna pump it into Faith again. So because I want to get my shield also online, when I get to 42 Faith, then the shield is gonna have maximum armor value when I'm blocking. So yeah, in most mobs, for most mobs, like at some point you don't need to block anymore. You can just attack them, and as you see, the sustain for the focus is really high. So yeah, I'm gonna add again the, and now we can actually, not yet. One thing I didn't show you, I'm gonna show it after this one. Yeah, no problem at all. I am gonna try to do this boss just for funsies, to show you that basically when you do spawn it, you can, it is doable. And I'm not the best player in this game, so there are a lot better players. So now we can use damage surge as well. Yeah, this guy can just smack us around a bit, but no worries. We'll just freeze him. Again, some points. And this thing actually is strong enough to, like, when you do those initial zones, you can just go and start burning stuff to increase the plague level. So like you are not going to be hitting this point where like you're not gonna gain more experience. So in the end you can go to the like last zone and then just juice it up until up to 30, and then yeah, it's gonna be doable with this build. This guy. Yeah, another level. We will probably get the shield online by the time we are spawning the boss, so it's highly likely. Okay, I died. No worries. I'm gonna go and repair. Should have taken repair powder with me, but forgot.
What more proof? I guarantee. That's his interference in the free market. Hello. Nothing sings like. Be silent as a whisper. Is your faith strong?
Let's try again. I messed up also. I should have taken a boy's vial, but I didn't. So yeah, I was feeling cocky. Let's buff a bit. And let's eat that, take that vial as well. Easy peasy. So we are not far from spawning the boss. That ice charge attack is quite nice, but it's going to be using more focus. Yeah, one thing I wanted to show is that since I'm having for the headpiece I'm using, there is focus cost decreased by 20% at low health. So effectively my skills are at the moment like healing is 10 focus less, and like everything. Eventually you want to have some focus cost decrease on the gloves as well, and also chest piece. Then the heal will cost 32 focus. So, and that's huge. And why this all works is that when you reduce the cost of focus, you don't have to, like, you are effectively increasing your focus pool and focus gain, because you have to gain less focus to use your skills. So basically it's like the first thing you can do to increase sustain is just have more mitigation. That wasn't necessary here. One level. Oh, we are close. So we are at 40, and the shield needs 42. Yes, so one more level and shield is online, and then we are going to add some more into focus. Not focused, yes, the focus, so we can have a larger health pool for the boss, and then I think it's gonna be doable. At least I hope so. Or it's gonna be funny when I fail badly. So yeah, we are already doing so much damage that we're freezing most mobs on our. Yeah, we are close. Let's see where it is. Strange, why doesn't it show it here? Ah, it's here, I think. Oh no, it's in the starting area. Yes, another level. So now our shield is going to be online. We're going to put 2 here and 1 into focus. Let's kill some more mobs and then maybe we can hit like 150 health for the boss. It would be nice. As on my main build, I have stamina cost reduction also as an infusion on the pants, so I don't feel that I'm lacking stamina on the main build, but on this build, on this starting build, at some points I understand that yeah, I'm out of stamina because it takes many more hits to kill something than compared to the like finished product. But I still don't think that like investing into stamina at this point is like makes anything different, or like it's like pure choice. But because at the moment there is like it doesn't, like you don't have any issues clearing stuff, so okay, I missed the block. No beer. And no bear. Wish we had a few more mobs, then actually we can go over the bridge and kill some there and then gain our level to go forward. We are close. One more mob. This big guy here. If that is a big guy. And it's like with Malice, it is interesting is that like the hits it interrupts mobs so much, which also like why I like this a lot. So yeah, now we're 150 health, which we will increase a bit before boss, and let's hope I don't die. We'll see. It's the caretaker as well. Okay, let's see what we will do. We want to use health, and we want to use added focus. Yeah. We want to have more focus. Yeah. Damage surge. Go into the fight with full focus. Maybe it's going to be a bit better. Let's eat let's try. Crap, I missed him. Yeah, he's done. So there you go. You can just go on like this, and then it's gonna be easy mode. It gets easier and easier basically, and as we see, I can take on this boss quite easily. So basically, at one point you can just burn stuff and increase the plague level, and then reach the max level sooner. So hope it helps. Happy leveling.